all. Today I'll be talking about hormonal acne or adult acne. It's known that about 25% of the women above the age of 25 suffer from hormonal or adult acne. This acne is different from the teenage acne, and the reasons for it are different than that of the teenage acne. In these matured women post 25 or 30, there are a lot of hormonal changes which occur, and that directly or indirectly leads to a lot of oily secretion and leads to this kind of adult acne. It is a very common term nowadays because the second factor which is known for its occurrence is the diet. So people with high sugars, having a lot of sugary foods, high carbohydrates, which are the bad carbohydrates, are more prone to getting adult acne. And third is the stress. Yeah, of course. So the stress is something which is part and parcel of our life now, and so women who travel widely, work late hours, no time for eating, or maybe the sleep is inadequate, stress releases cortisol in the body, and that indirectly leads to increase in the male hormone and acts on the oily glands, leading to its excess secretion and leading to this acne. So now that we've seen the hormones, diet and stress are the main reasons why adult acne happens, I'll tell you how it looks. So adult acne is, like I said, different from the teenage acne. They are more bigger, they're more painful, they're more deep seated. They're actually like pussy boils. Sometimes they may be itchy also. And they're more located on the jawline, lower face, jawline, and mostly on the upper neck. They're more angry looking, they're more painful, like I said. And usually what women, the first rescue what they do is they try to pierce it or they try to express it out, so that they want to handle it themselves even when it's one or two. But what happens, it doesn't get expressed because they, like I said, they're deep seated, leading to a lot of redness and scarring. And that is the picture when they come to us, that okay, we have acne but there's a lot of marks already formed in it. So my suggestion to the ladies is, please do not try to express it out yourself. Of course, there are a few other associated symptoms. Like I said, there is darkness around the face and the side of the neck, obesity we have seen, hairline recession. So all of these clinical symptoms, moreover, come in a syndrome called as polycystic ovarian syndrome, and there are many more other reasons to it also, but these are the most common ones. How do we investigate such a case? Now, adult acne and hormonal acne can clinically be diagnosed, but the main issue is, where is this abnormal hormone coming from? So we have to find out the source of that abnormal acne. That is why we have to make these ladies undergo a hormonal test, in which lot of prolactin, the male hormone, FSH, LH, all of these in total, we see if there is something notorious, and also it will indicate the source of the abnormal acne. Once we find out that, just to confirm, we also do a sonography of the pelvis to find out if it's coming out from the ovaries. Once all that is done, along with that, we need blood sugar levels, thyroid levels, B12, D3, because these are also the associated factors which sometimes get deranged in these matured ladies, leading to the adult acne. How do we go about treating them? Now, there are various modes of treating them. One, of course, the primary is treating the acne. Now, when we're treating the acne, we need to take care from the base level itself. So we need antibiotics if it's really pussy, topical antibiotics, local antibiotics, and oral antibiotics for a short course. Of course, the face wash is a major, face wash and the moisturizer are the major hand holding medications which I will be prescribing. Now, face wash has to be a calming and a gentle one, because like I said, the skin is already angry, the barrier of the skin is already breached, it's already broken. So we cannot use very harsh or very strong salicylic based or a very highly glycolic based face washes as we give to the teenagers. We cannot use those here. So we use much more calming and soothing ones, and at the same time yet something which works on the excess oil secretion and which reduces the oil secretion too. Now, why moisturizer? We are talking about excess oil already in acne, but why a moisturizer? Now, moisturizer works on the reverse way. The adequately we use moisturizer, the oil production reduces in the body, so it goes the reverse way in it. Also, like I said, as the skin is more raw, it's more angry and it's more breached. That's why the moisturizer helps to calm it down. It helps to recover it much more better. And as it is, if there are more scars or there are more marks, then it'll help to it'll help the recovery path much more faster. Of course, anti-acne local creams like benzoyl peroxide, retinoids. There is also sometimes a need of oral retinoid, that is isotroin, which is quite well used nowadays. But of course, it has its safety barriers. So with all the blood tests in place, liver function and everything else in place, we have to sometimes start, because it's unbearable for the client to have those big balls on the face and they're quite persistent. We have to take a short course of isotroin along with it. uh, uh, while we are doing these, we also subject the clients to skin treatments. Now, these skin treatments are again working much more inside. So, one, blackhead whitehead removal, if in case you see a mouth and kind of you want to express out a little bit of it. Second are the chemical peels. Now, chemical peels gently can work for exfoliation of the upper layer of the skin, and that is how work on the acne and start drying it off adequately while not much damaging or touching the normal skin. Third is carbon laser. Now, carbon laser is something like a Q switch laser. It works wonderfully. Carbon laser dries off the excessively active oil glands at those places and treats and heals the skin. So these are 3-4 things which we alternate and get you much better. Along with these, if the hormones are really bad, then we have to start you on anti-hormones. So these are usually the oral contraceptive pills. Oral contraceptive pills come in different variety depending upon what is needed. We have to give that for about in cyclical manner for about 3 months to 6 months. Ladies with obesity, sugar levels high, we have to give anti-diabetics like metformin along with that, and that helps to support. So you also have to realize it's not only a plain acne solution, it's also we have to support and correct the underlying hormonal problem. Otherwise, we are back to the square one, and the acne will keep having a recurrence. And every time, every flare which it happens, or when the flare becomes much more bigger, or it's uncontrolled, it's going to lead to scarring, and it's going to lead to marks, and it's going to lead to a very prominent damaged look on the face. So with all these precautions, the medications are designed for you. The most important supportive treatment which I suggest is the diet. Now, high sugar levels, food with high concentration of sugars, bad carbs, high glycemic index carbs like white bread, white rice, etc., directly lead to excess of androgen production, and they in turn flare up the acne. So we have to give a very comprehensive low sugar, low carbs diet suggested to these patients. Of course, with no junking, no snacking, aerated drinks, all of that restriction has to come with it. Third is modification of stress. So stress modification is again needed in a big time in hormonal acne, because we've seen there is a direct connection of this with the flare of the acne. So stress modification by doing exercise, by meditation, by whatever means you like, you have to get the stress out of the body and just relax. And so post that, of course, exercise. We have seen exercise reduces the extra carbs and helps to reduce the PCOS condition, and gets you much more better. So with all these supportive lifestyle modifications and support, adult acne can get cured. It's a little long way, but it's much more better, and you will be much benefited with all these treatments and the medications if you follow properly. Hope today's information was helpful, and if in case you have clients or you have any other queries regarding, you can write to us or call us up. Thank you. Be safe.